Have you ever wondered what our civilization would look like if it developed into a Type 7 civilization? Imagine, for a moment, a world where our current understanding of technology and advancement is but a speck of dust in the vast cosmos of possibilities. A world so advanced it blurs the line between reality and fantasy. What would that entail? How would it shape our existence, our perceptions, our very essence? Let's plunge into this alternate reality and see what it might hold for us. Imagine a civilization so advanced it has transcended the physical universe. Now let's delve into the concept of a Type 7 civilization. This isn't just a step up from our current state, it's a cosmic leap, a bound into the realms of the unfathomable. In the hypothetical cosmic scale, Type 7 is the pinnacle, the zenith of advancement. Imagine beings that have harnessed the energy of not just a single universe, but entire multiverses. Their knowledge and control extend to such an extent that they can manipulate the very fabric of reality, bending it to their will. We're talking about a civilization that has transcended the physical constraints of time and space. They could, in theory, rewrite the laws of physics or create entirely new universes at their whim. It's a staggering thought, isn't it? But it doesn't stop there. In this civilization, humans, as we know them, cease to exist. We don't just become advanced biological beings. We evolve beyond biology. We become entities of pure energy, information, consciousness. We could exist simultaneously in multiple realities, perceive the multiverse in its entirety, and perhaps even transcend the concept of existence itself. We would become something far more complex, ethereal, and profound. We would become part of the cosmic consciousness, the collective mind of the multiverse. In this reality, humans are no longer just biological beings. We've evolved into something far more complex and ethereal. But what happens when such power falls into the wrong hands? Our tale takes a darker turn as we delve into the potential perils of a civilization wielding such immense power. Picture this, a rogue entity within this Type 7 civilization, a malevolent force that harbors a chilling ambition to dominate and control all realities. This entity, let's call it the Leviathan, has evolved beyond the constraints of morality and empathy. Its insatiable hunger for control has detached it from the collective harmony of the civilization. Imagine, if you can, a being that can manipulate realities at whim, not for the collective good, but to bend them to its own dark purpose. The Leviathan sees not just our reality, but all realities as its playground, its dominion. It feeds on the essence of existence, twisting and contorting the fabric of realities to its own nightmarish design. Yet the most terrifying aspect is not its power, but its insidious nature. The Leviathan doesn't conquer. It seduces realities into its grasp, slowly and subtly altering their essence until they are unrecognizable, until they reflect its own grotesque image. A dystopian nightmare, you might think. Yet in a civilization where the power to shape reality is as common as drawing breath, it's a very real possibility. It's the dark side of advancement, the shadow that looms over the dazzling brilliance of progress. The Leviathan is not just a rogue entity, it's a symbol of unchecked power, a stark reminder that with great power comes the potential for great corruption. It's the terrifying question that echoes in the silent corners of our minds, the question that chills our blood and haunts our dreams. In a world where reality can be shaped at will, what horrors might this entity unleash? As reality begins to warp and twist, a new terrifying world begins to emerge. Imagine for a moment an entity so powerful it can bend the fabric of existence to its will, the once familiar world we knew, now a twisted caricature of its former self. Streets once bustling with life now echo with an eerie silence. Buildings once towering and magnificent now grotesquely distorted, as if mocking the grandeur they once held. This is a world where the laws of physics are mere suggestions, where time and space are playthings. A place where the sun may rise in the west and set in the east, and where the oceans may flow upwards, defying gravity. The very air we breathe could turn to liquid, the ground beneath our feet could ripple like the surface of a lake. The rogue entity's influence is not limited to the physical realm alone. It infiltrates our minds, our dreams, our very sense of self. Memories could be wiped away in an instant, or replaced with those from another time, another life. The line between reality and illusion blurs, and sanity becomes a luxury few can afford. The horror doesn't end there. This entity, in its quest for control, manifests anomalies that defy comprehension. Creatures of nightmare, horrors that lurk in the shadows, now roam freely, their guttural roars echoing in the empty streets. One moment, you could be in the safety of your home, and the next, you could find yourself in a labyrinth of darkness, hunted by unspeakable horrors. The terror is not in the unknown, but in the unpredictable. The fear that every moment could be your last, that every breath could be a sigh of relief or a scream of terror. The world as we know it is unrecognizable, twisted into a nightmarish reality by an entity beyond our understanding. The once vibrant tapestry of life, now threads of fear and despair, woven together by the loom of this rogue power. And as the horror unfolds, the question remains, can anything stop this entity? In the face of such horror, a group of entities rise to challenge the rogue. As we delve deeper into this alternate reality, we find ourselves in the midst of a brewing storm. A handful of brave entities born of the same civilization that birthed the rogue stand tall against the impending doom. They are the final barrier, the last line of defense. The stakes are high, and the odds seemingly insurmountable. These entities, the last vestiges of hope, are diverse in their forms, each carrying a unique strength. Some are thinkers brimming with intellect that transcends beyond our comprehension. Others are warriors, their power resonating in the very fabric of reality. Together they form a formidable force, a beacon of hope in a world teetering on the brink of annihilation. The tension is palpable, the suspense choking. The rogue, in all its monstrous glory, stands on one side of the battlefield, its malevolent aura casting a shadow over the brave challengers. This is no simple confrontation. The rogue is a product of their civilization, a reflection of their unchecked advancements, a stark reminder of the price of progress. Yet the entities refuse to back down. They stand their ground, their resolve unyielding, their spirits indomitable. This is their civilization, their home, and they will fight to protect it, come what may. The dread that was once a shadow now becomes a battle cry, a rallying call that echoes across the cosmos. As the final confrontation draws near, the air is thick with anticipation. Every heartbeat, every breath, every flicker of thought is a testament to their determination. The rogue looms large, its power threatening to engulf everything in its path, but the entities stand firm, their unity a shining beacon in the darkness. In the silence before the storm, a single question hangs in the balance. Will they succeed, or will they fall? The answer lies in the heart of the battle, in the clash of powers too immense to comprehend. In the end, it all comes down to one final confrontation. As the dust settles, the implications of a Type 7 civilization become clear. The dawning of such an epic would not just transform our societies, but our very understanding of reality. Imagine a civilization so advanced, it has the ability to manipulate the fundamental forces of the universe. The potential for scientific discovery would be limitless. We could explore the furthest reaches of the cosmos, unravel the mysteries of the quantum realm, and perhaps even discover new dimensions of existence. The technological marvels of a Type 7 civilization would make our current advancements look like child's play. But this leap in development is not without its dangers. With the power to shape reality comes the potential for misuse. The same technology that could propel us to the stars could also be used as a weapon of unimaginable destruction. The ability to manipulate the very fabric of existence could lead to unforeseen consequences, potentially threatening the stability of the universe itself. Moreover, the psychological implications of such power cannot be underestimated. Would we, as a species, be able to handle the responsibility that comes with such godlike abilities? Or would it lead to a descent into hubris and megalomania, as we lose sight of our own humanity in the face of our newfound power? As we ponder these questions, we must remember that the prospect of a Type 7 civilization is not just a matter of technological advancement. It's a question of ethics, morality, and philosophical understanding. It's a reminder that our journey towards progress should not just be about reaching new heights of power, but also about cultivating wisdom and empathy. In a Type 7 civilization, We hold the power to shape reality, but with great power comes great responsibility. The future may hold the promise of unimaginable possibilities, but it also holds the challenge of ensuring that we use our powers wisely. The path to a Type 7 civilization is not just about the destination, but about the journey, a journey that will test the very best of our human spirit.